Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and watching this Alouette party. I hope that by the end of the party, if you have any questions, that they've been answered. If not, just shoot me off a message or post under here, and I would be happy to help you with that. Alouette has been around for 42 years, and for that entire time, we've been committed to creating skincare and cosmetics that are good for you and good for the environment. It's really important that the two of those go hand in hand, good for you ingredients and good for the environment. And we're not just targeting acne or wrinkled skin. I think that's what we all think about when we think of skincare, but we're really targeting overall skin health. We do have a hero ingredient that makes us stand above everyone else, all the other skincare lines. And so I want you to get thinking about what you think that hero ingredient might be, and we're for sure going to be talking about it as we go throughout the party. We are leaders in the home show industry, and we have been since 1978, doing thousands and thousands of in-home parties. But of course, then when this all craziness started, we went virtual back in the end of March, I guess it was, and it's been a phenomenal success. It really has been a great way to bring women together in the comfort of your own home. It's going to be like the next best thing, just kind of hanging out with all your friends. So it is a fun girls' night. It's something that we all need now more than ever. And so if you'd like to host your own virtual party, I will be talking about those benefits as we go throughout the party. But again, thank you for joining in tonight. And I hope by the end of this, you feel a little uplifted and maybe learn something new about skincare and cosmetics. So what do I have to offer you for tonight? We have 3 packages. We have our amazing product line, and I'm going to share with you how we just don't talk the talk, how we actually walk the talk. And you know, one of the reasons why our customers have stayed with us for so long, for over 42 years, is because our products do what they say they're going to do. You don't have to worry about getting a product and feeling like you got ripped off, because our products do what they say they're going to do. They're very action oriented and a very result driven skincare program. I do hope you have a pen and paper handy, because we do talk about a lot of products, and as I go through them, just jot anything down you think you might be interested in. Now, obviously, it doesn't mean you're committing to buying what you write down, because I'm not even going to see what you write down. It really is for you not to have to remember everything, and I don't want you to forget any of our amazing products. So we will be talking about our amazing products. The second package I'm going to be talking about is our hostess benefits. We love to spoil our hostesses. We can't, you can't walk into a store somewhere and buy Alouette. So we do appreciate our hostesses opening up their homes, whether it's live or virtual, and sharing Alouette. And our hostess on average gets anywhere from $500 to $700 worth of product at 80 to 90% off. So if at the end of the show, if your wish list doesn't match your budget, you might want to think about having your own show. And at the end of the show, I'm going to be sharing with you the opportunity of doing what I'm doing in our business opportunity. We have a social distancing kit. We will teach you word for word how to do exactly what I'm doing tonight. I didn't make a word of this up. All I want you to think about is, what would an extra $1,000 a month do for you? And if it could make a difference in your family budget, you really should talk about it with me at the end of the show. And you just shoot me off a message. All right, so let's get started. I do want to go through, I'm going to start off with our makeup and just kind of explain the basics of our makeup. If you're going to get to know me, you're going to know I am all about skincare, but we do have a beautiful color line. I love our makeup. And so the skincare really is the base. It's almost like icing a cake. If you don't have a cake there, you'd just be spreading the icing onto a plate and it would just be a big hot mess. But when you have a cake there, you can do all kinds of fancy things with the icing. So it's the same when you go to do your makeup. If you've got that base of your skincare, you're going to get a much better look with your makeup line. And so the first thing, obviously in makeup, is have your base done, have your skincare done. And then the next step is a product called Flawless. And Flawless is a makeup primer. You can get it up to the camera here. It is one of the hottest things in the makeup industry. And first of all, it's used for several reasons. Main one is to help take the redness out. So if you have any redness on your skin, whether it's redness from rosacea or red tones to your skin or acne, it really just cuts the redness. It's a yellow tone base. So it really helps to cut that redness. It helps to even out your skin tone. Your makeup goes on smoother. When I do wedding parties, I put this on in the morning, and by dinner into the evening, their makeup still looks amazing. So it really helps to hold your makeup. I have clients who have the little lines in their face called their polyfill, because they feel it helps to really fill in those little lines. And many of my clients who have oily skin love it because it absorbs the excess oil. So really a multi-use, multi-talented product. I use it every day. I never do my makeup without it. And I usually get at least 9 to 10 months. So it tells you how very little that you're using. You really need the size of a Skittle, like a half a Skittle. If you take a Skittle, half it, that's what you need. So I'm going to demo it here in the back of my hand so that you can see it. It does have that yellow tone base. Now, if I could get the sense of smell and touch through this computer, I would love it, because when you feel your skin after that, it is really like you have put on like a dusting. It just is so soft and smooth, almost like satin sheets. So that's your first step. That's the primer. I'm also very excited. Our July BOGO is a big, big, big BOGO, and very excited that for the first time ever, our Flawless is on BOGO, available at shows. So you can purchase one at regular price and get a second one for $15. So great time to stock up on the Flawless. So that's Flawless. Now, to do your foundation, we're going to use our Ultra Finish foundation, or what I like to call our 4-in-1. And it's a 4-in-1 because it covers 4 areas. It's a concealer, it's a foundation, it's a powder, and has SPF 15 with it. So it saves you time in the morning because you're not using all those steps, and it saves you money because you're not buying all those steps. Hands down, this is our #1 selling makeup. We literally sell thousands of this, and they'll go through thousands of this one with this July BOGO. And so the best way to apply this is what we call our chisel brush. It just dab it in, little circular motions all over, and it just gives you the most amazing finish. It does come in different shades, so you pick this shade for your skin type. And it's most important thing to know about this and all of our makeup is that it's clean beauty. And so by clean beauty, it means it's good for you ingredients. We're not going to take great care of your skin with our skincare and then put makeup on you that's going to clog your pores. So there's no powder or talc. It's all vitamin infused, mineral based makeup. Honestly, if you're a liquid makeup girl, once you try this powder foundation, you'll never go back. It just makes such a difference. And like I said, just a little circular motions all over and you're good to go. This is also on BOGO, which is very exciting because you can buy one at regular price and get a second one of it for $8. And so if you have your summer shade now, but you think you're going to be a lot fairer in the winter, you can get your first one at your shade for the summer. And then for your BOGO item, for the $8 one, drop down a shade so that when winter comes, you'll have foundation. Now, everything in Alouette is sold individually, but I like packages because I like to give my customers the best results, but I also like the savings that I can give my customers. So there are some packages that I put together for my clients, and this one is called Flawless Beauty. And so with the Flawless Beauty, you can get the Flawless, the foundation, the compact, and the chisel brush as a package. Now, you can do that as a package, but also now with the BOGO, here's the big savings. So you can get 2 Flawless, 2 foundations, a compact, and a brush. Let me get my special price here. That's a value of $237. It's on sale for $140. So you save $97. So amazing savings, and you will be set for a year or more, probably 2 years for your base. I've actually clients refer to this as the airbrush look. Personally, I've seen the airbrush look, and I think this even gives you even a more natural look. So that is the base of which we did before the color. And then to show you the makeup, well, I always want to call this our Hostess makeup kit. It's not just a Hostess makeup kit, it's just the best way to get it. And so this is our color box. And first of all, I love the retro design of it. When you open it up, it comes filled with color. And again, it's vitamin infused, mineral based, so no powder or talc again. And so you've got the foundation that we just talked about, 3 eyeshadows, a blush, and a lipstick. And so the nice thing about this palette is that you get to pick your colors. So Alouette's just not going to throw in a bunch of colors that have been laying around. You customize it for the colors that you want. And so the eyeshadows especially, I feel, should have a warning label on them, and the warning label should read very pigment rich. A lot of eyeshadows, you have to really load up the brush to get the color to adhere. If you do that with our eyeshadow, you're going to be wearing it everywhere. It's literally 1, maybe 2 swipes of your brush. So you're going to find they last a lot longer. The thing I love about this, well, a few things I love about this. First of all, it's all magnetic, so everything stays in there. So if you like to travel or carry your makeup with you to work or to the gym, you're going to have it right here. It's magnetic pans with little holes in the back, so when one color does run out, you're going to pop it out, put a new one in, you're going to have a fresh new palette again. The other thing I really love about it is the price. You can purchase this palette empty and fill it full of colors. I just don't really recommend doing it that way. It's $150. The best way to get this is host your own girls virtual night, and you'll get this filled with color for $24.95 just by booking on a bonus date. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, you message me and we will pick a date. The thing I love about this too is that in the morning I'm not flipping open a bunch of palettes. You open up one and there it is. Other than needing mascara and brushes, this will become your face in a box. So that's our color box. It's usually the reason why most of my hostesses have their shows. Now for eyeliners, we do have a few choices. So we do have some powder eyeliners that use a liner brush. We also have our waterproof mechanical pencils. And I wish you could see how you just barely have to touch your skin with this one. and the color just glides right on. I've had people say, Sheila, I've tried pencils and they really pull my eye. These are so creamy, they just glide right on for great coverage. And then my favorite is our liquid eyeliner. Our liquid eyeliner, I'm gonna let you hear this. You just shake that up and then you just apply it. And if you've never used liquid eyeliner, I hadn't. I have to say it takes a little practice. I just use my little magnifying mirror and my Q-tips and we're good to go. I don't even use Q-tips anymore, but I'll show you. It's a nice fine tip brush. So you can do a nice fine line, or if you like a thicker line, you can just do a little thicker line. It does have vitamin E in it, so it is conditioning and nourishing to the lashes. I am just gonna do a streak on the back of my hand here so that you can see how it dries so nice. And really, I guess I can summarize it by saying, let's see, hang on a second, I just got something in my hand. I can summarize it by saying that if a 58-year-old, me, who's blind without her glasses, also me, can figure out liquid eyeliner, I'm pretty sure anyone can figure out liquid eyeliner. The other great thing about the liquid eyeliner, also on our BOGO, you can buy one at regular price and you can get the second one. Just let me check my BOGO sheet here. Yeah, the second one for $8. So great savings for that one as well. And so that's your liquid eyeliner. For mascara and for the lashes, we have a couple different options. The first one is, if you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, where are my eyelashes going? It feels like the older I'm getting, the thinner they're getting. And I'm pretty sure it's the only thing getting thinner are my lashes. And so with this, it's called Lash Lux, and it's a lash enhancing serum. Now, I was very fortunate last winter to be on the testing panel of this, and I was blown away within the first month, the difference that it made in the lashes. They're gonna come in thicker, come in stronger. It just gives you a more lash look. So here's the applicator. It's like a little foam tip, so you just run along your lash line morning and evening. And so this is also on BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and you can get a second one of those for 20. So great savings for that one. And then it's time for mascara. So we do have our Intensity Stretch Mascara, which is a lengthening mascara. It's also on our BOGO. Our #1 selling mascara right now is our A-List Lash. The A stands for argan oil. So if you know about argan oil for the hair, it's the same for the lashes. It conditions, it nourishes, it strengthens. We've had customers telling them their lashes are coming in thicker, coming in stronger. There is a slight curve to the wand, so really great application. The thing I love about this, if you want just a nice light mascara look, just do one coat. But if you like a thicker mascara look, you can apply a second or third coat. You can really build, it's a very buildable mascara. So it's also on our BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and get a second one of those for $8 as well. All right, so we also have a few options for our lips. We have our liquid lip shines. They're like a lip gloss, but not sticky like a lip gloss. And so I do have those shades. If that's something you're interested in, let me know and I'll get you the samples of the colors. Our lip colors are very creamy. They glide on, they stay on great. This is one of our most popular ones. It's called Posh. I love it, especially for this time of the year, for the summer. It gives you a nice summery look. And let me just give you a little sample here in the back of my hand. So that's Posh, and it's a nice neutral shade. And so they're very creamy, they glide on, and they stay on great. Another great product from our makeup line that's also on BOGO, also suited to, let me tell you, all of our eyeshadows, all of our blushes, all of our lip colors are all available on BOGO. And so when you buy one at regular price, you can get a second one of that same category, but a different color. So if you wanted to buy one lip color, then you can get a second lip color as your BOGO. Now, for eyes, we have our Heavenly Sheen, and Heavenly Sheen is a primer for the eyes. I should also tell you too, I've had clients who lip color changes colors on them. So if you put the Heavenly Sheen on first, then put your lip color over top of that, you're going to really find it stays on. And so just let me give you a little example. So you can see it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. You can, blend it and matte it down a little bit. So it acts as a primer, so your eyeshadow does not move all day. The other great thing about this, if you're just looking for a nice summery day look, put some Heavenly Sheen on, put some eyeliner and mascara on, and you're good to go. And so Heavenly Sheen has been around for years and years in Alouette, so you may already know about this one. It's also on our BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and get a second one of those for only $6. All right, I do want to say a correction. I just noticed on the flyer that liquid eyeliner is buy one at regular price and get a second one for $6, not $8. All right. We also have a full line of our brushes, and our brushes are an amazing synthetic hair brush. So there's never going to be an issue of allergies. And so with our brushes, again, I wish I could let you feel these through the screen. They're so soft and smooth. It makes such a difference when you go to do your makeup. You know, makeup really is the art of blending and having the proper tools. It would be kind of like an artist trying to paint a picture, but not having the right tools to do his painting. Same thing. So with our brushes, they are a 5-piece set. They retail for $71, but when you're a hostess and you have 2 bookings at your party, you get our whole brush set for $13. So it is a really great bonus for our hostesses. And so it just makes such a difference when you go to do your makeup. So from powder to liquids to eyeshadows, powder liner, and a blending brush, you're gonna love this set. Okay. So like I said, I do have all my colors here. So if you do want to see them, let me know. And we can even set up a one-on-one Facebook video and you can see the colors up close. Now, one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes is our little Black Book of Glam. And I've been in the business for a long time, 36 years. And I would say in all the time that I've been in the business, this is my favorite palette. And so they're designed to work in rows. But the thing I love about this palette is that you can mix and match and pick any color and your eyeshadow is going to look great because they're all designed and blended well to work together. The other thing I love is that the price point. An eyeshadow is regularly $13. This whole palette is $42, but in a few minutes, I'm going to tell you even a better way to get this one. So you're going to have lights, mediums, darks, your mattes, your shimmers, the whole shebang. So that is our little Black Book of Glam and very, very popular. Okay, so we have a beautiful line of color. I also want to introduce you to our specialty body care and skincare products. So the first one I have is called our environmental package. And so the environmental package, the reason I'm going to start off with it is because this one ties into what we just talked about with our makeup. This is called our Set and Shield. The Set and Shield is just like that. It sets your makeup and it shields your skin. Now I have a client who works nights in a factory and she wears full makeup, sprays her face with this, goes into work, and she said people in the breakout room, in the break room in the morning saying, did you just come in and redo your makeup? Because it really holds the makeup. You're going to notice a whole difference in how your makeup goes on. And so you'll also notice that we've got some clear here and then the darker at the bottom. This is charcoal. In a minute, I'm going to talk about why charcoal is so important in your skincare. And so for this one, this is the Set and Shield. So you do your makeup, you spritz your face, and it really just sets the makeup. And so it's also very refreshing. And all you do is you just shake it up, and then you just get the lid off here. So it's shaken up, and then you just give it a spritz, and it just feels amazing on the skin. Now, even during the day, if you want to touch up your makeup without having to redo your makeup, just use your Set and Shield and it'll just refreshen you right up. So that's Set and Shield, our makeup set and spray. The next one we have is our BioDefense, and BioDefense is a big one in our environmental protection line. And so with the BioDefense, it's also known as the cloud cream. And one of the reasons is because it turns to almost like liquid on your skin. And then when you look at it, it just looks like a big cloud. And so there's no scent to this one. It's nourishing, it's refreshing on the skin, but most importantly, it protects the skin against the environment, air conditioners, furnaces, pollutants, whatnot that are in the air, and against blue light emission. Now, before this craziness happened, I read an article that said 60% of us spend up to 6 hours or more a day in front of blue light. And whether that blue light is the computer, smart screen TV, your iPads, laptops, phones, our skin's exposed to that blue light. And it's pretty amazing since I've started talking about this, how many people I've met at my parties that say, oh yeah, I wear blue light protection on my glasses. And so it makes sense we're protecting the eyes, we're protecting the skin as well. Now, last summer was our first full summer using this one. And I also found that at the end of the summer, I didn't have the same brown spots. So I want to make sure you hear this. This is not a sun protector. You still need to use something with sunscreen in it, but this just really helps protect against the environment. So I love it. And that one is BioDefense. Now, one of my favorite new cleansers, I'm just going to get my little dish of water here and my cloth. So this is called City Detox, and City Detox is a charcoal cleanser. And so one of the reasons that charcoal, well, there's many reasons why charcoal is so important for the skin. Charcoal is important to the skin because it's an activated charcoal. And so it effectively really helps to cleanse the skin. It's a deep cleanser. It unclogs the pores, removes those deeper impurities, and helps to get rid of dead skin cells. The result that you get is smoother, softer, more supple, and more toned skin. I've even had clients tell me whose husbands, work with grease, that they use this to wash their hands because charcoal draws the impurities and the dirts to it. So this can be used as a standalone cleanser or as a dual cleanser. In a minute, I'm going to teach you what I mean by a dual cleanser. Also great great to add a couple of sprinkles to your shampoo once a week, especially if you use product and it helps you get rid of that buildup, and your hair is amazingly soft after. So let me give you a little demo of this. Hopefully you can see this. So you'll see that there is a powder there on my hand. Now, if I was in the washroom, I would just run this hand under the tap and lather it, but I'm not. So we're just going to use a little bowl of water here. Excuse me. And I'm going to put some water with it, and you'll see what it does. It just lathers up into a beautiful lather, and you wash your face with it. Now, I've also had some clients who've had some acne issues or finding it's really helping with the acne as well. And so I did have a cloth here that will wash that off. All right, perfect. So that is the City Detox. Let me just clean up my mess from the water. And so now those three products, I'm so excited because they are also on our BOGO for the month of July. And so you can buy one at regular price and get a second one of each of them for $12. So you can buy a Set and Shield and get a second for $12. Same with the Biodefense and the City Detox. Now, at the beginning, I said how I like to put packages together for my clients. So this is one of my specialty packages. It's called the Environmental Package. So the three of them are regular $160. I have them on sale for my clients for $149. But now with BOGO, you can get these three for $149, and then you can get a second set for $36. So now you're saving $124, which is fabulous. So that's called the Set and Shield. And in today's environment, it's really important that we are protecting our skin. So that's the Environmental Package. All right, so we also have a couple of our specialty body care products. And the first one we have is our Best Sellers package, named very appropriately because it's three of our best-selling body care. So the first one we have is our Hand and Body Silk. It's an amazing all-over body moisturizer, dry legs, dry arms, especially this time of the year when we're wearing shorts, capris, skirts. It will make your legs look and feel like silk. So great from neck to toe, dry arms, dry legs, your skin's just gonna drink it in. The second we have is our Nutra Hydrating Mist. And I actually picked it up out of our skincare program. It was designed for the face, but we've also put it in our body package so that you can spray it all over the body. This one's extremely high in aloe. It is also, it's really designed for any kind of skin irritation, whether it's eczema, psoriasis. Don't let it happen, but if you get a sunburn, best thing ever for a sunburn. Some of these nice hot weekends, I always want to be like in a Dickie D ice cream truck and driving around town spraying people with Nutra Hydrating Mist. It's so healing and nourishing. And so any kind of skin irritation, use it. I have clients who use it as a hydrating mist for their hair. I have clients who keep it in the fridge. So if it's a hot day or the stage of a power surge, they can have a nice cool mist. I've even had clients send me pictures of them being at the beach with their coolers and their beverages on ice and the Nutra Hydrating Mist. So everyone gets a Nutra Hydrating Mist, kids, husband, pets, great healing for the whole family. And then the third piece in our package, and if you know Alouette, you might already know this one, is our Visible Aid. And our Visible Aid is our first aid cream. Cuts, burns, scrapes, insect bites, cold sores, you name it, this heals it. And so with Visible Aid, it's a product I hope you never have to use, but if you've hurt yourself, you're going to want to have it. And so Band-Aids and Visible Aid for 36 years has been our first aid kit. So these are all part of our these are our best sellers. They're also part of the BOGO. So again, you can buy one and get a second one, just to confirm the price, for $7. So you can buy one and get a second one for $7, or you can buy the whole set and get another set for $21. I do have clients tell me, oh, I'm going to get a second set and I'll put it away and give it as gifts. So it doesn't always make it for gifts. When you run out, it's nice to have that BOGO one on hand. So that is the best sellers. The other package we have also on BOGO is our Orange Bliss line. So get the scent of creamsicle in your head, and we'll see how you can see how close you are if you're going to try this, because it smells exactly like creamsicles. There is a wash to pour into the tap or use it in the shower as a body wash. There is a body cream. There is also a body mist, and with the body mist, you can spritz it all over. I also have clients who like to just spray it in the washroom because it gives, or in the home, just because it has that really uplifting and invigorating scent. So these three are also available on our BOGO, and our Butter Bomb is going to be available as a super sale, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to tell you how you can get it at like half price. All right, we also have our Dark Garden line, and our Dark Garden line is a luxury spa line. If you've tried the Dark Garden before, I know you're gonna love this scent. It's almost like a, it's almost like a sensual scent. It has all the essential oils, and essential oils of patchouli, bergamot, blackberry. Of course, it has the aloes, coconut oil. So really hydrating and nourishing on this skin. I love the way it smells. It's invigorating. It really opens up the senses. One of my favorites in the collection is this Dry Hand and Body Oil, which sounds a little bit strange to be a dry oil, but let me give you a sample of this one. So you're going to see it comes out like a gel, and then you just blend it in and it just soaks right into your skin. If you have dry feet, put this on at night, put some socks on, and you'll wake up in the morning and feel like you almost have somebody else's feet. So really great hydration, moisturizing. It also comes in the body spray. These are also on BOGO. You can buy one at regular price and get a second of those for $8 as well. So another great savings for that. One of our popular products is our Stick Shift. Our Stick Shift is a 3-in-1. It's a cleanser, a toner, and a mild exfoliator. It has crushed Moroccan lava clay, crushed charcoal, so it's really good to draw the impurities. Really good for anybody with oily skin or acne skin. Now, I don't have either, but I use this at least once, if not twice a week, because I love the way it makes my skin feel. All you do is you wet your face, rub this around your skin, take your fingertips, blend it all in, and it really does cleanse, tone, and exfoliate. I've had clients who have the acne on the back, love it for that, or the little bumps on the back of your arm. This helps with that as well. Great for teenagers, great for men, very simple to use. And so Stick Shift, I also like it for travel because there's your cleanser, toner, and exfoliator all in that. So that is our Stick Shift, another one of our very popular ones. Our Hand Couture is an anti-aging hand cream. And so as an anti-aging hand cream, it does have Matrixyl 6 in it, which is a supercharged anti-ager and healer. And with the Hand Couture, one of the things I love about it is a lot of my clients are frontline workers, PSWs, nurses, and they love it because they can put this on and then still put their gloves on. And so I also love the price point. Most anti-aging creams run $40 to $50. This one's $23. I do like it for in the car. I like to, just apply it, and it just helps protect the skin. So if you've got some, really dry hands, we're all washing and sanitizing so much more now, and the dry hands really can become a problem. So you would love this. This is called Hand Couture. Okay, so let me see if I've missed anything from there on our BOGO. All right. So I think we are covering most of everything except when we get into some of the skincare. All right, so we do have a beautiful line of color, an amazing line of body care, but what Alouette really is known for is our skincare. Women don't walk around saying, oh, the Alouette makeup has changed my life, but we hear it all the time with our skincare. And so we talked a little bit, I said, kind of mentioned in the beginning that we do have a hero ingredient. Our hero ingredient is the aloe vera. So you may notice my aloe plant back there. And that's really what makes Alouette special, is that the aloe is the base of all of our skincare. And there's many reasons why we use aloe. First of all, aloe is an amazing healing treatment. At the leading burn centers, they actually dip severely burned victims into vats of the gel because it helps promote the healing. So you can imagine if aloe helps to heal such severely damaged skin as burnt skin, the benefit of it being in your daily skincare program. So your skin will heal 6 to 10 times faster using something with aloe in it. So you have the natural healing in your skincare. Aloe is also a natural moisturizer. It naturally moisturizes your skin. And aloe's a deep penetrator. This is the mock-up of a skin, and most skincare products will treat here, which is the surface skin cells. So you might think you're getting a good skincare treatment because your skin's going to feel softer and smoother, but you want your skincare to penetrate through all these layers, get down here to the black line, which is the collagen line, and get down here where the new cells are being formed. Because when you can hit the new cells, by the time they come to the surface, it means all of it's been taken care of. So it's not just a surface treatment. It treats the entire layers of skin. Now, if I took one of those aloe leaves off my plant and put it on the back of my hand, it would just soak right into my skin because it is very penetrating. So that's another reason why aloe is the main ingredient in our skincare, is the base, because it's very penetrating. So healing and penetrating. Now, here's another big one. Aloe is also a natural exfoliator. And this is our restorative enzyme peel. And if you've used this one, you'll know what I mean by when I say this is a fan favorite. And so with the enzyme peel, this is 56% medical grade organic aloe. And even that says something. A lot of companies who use aloe, they just grind up the whole plant and throw it in. Alouette has a real purification process. They take the thick green skin off. It's hand filleted, hand harvested aloe. Alouette owns their own aloe vera plantation, so it's always grown in prime growing conditions. And what that means for you is that you're getting good, true aloe in your products. Our aloe is 6 times more effective than what you would buy, at a market or a, grocery store, because it really has been grown properly to really give the most benefits for your skin. So it's about quality of aloe, and it's also about quantity of aloe. Now, unfortunately, there's no government ruling on labeling. You could have a company that's a 50,000 gallon vat of product. They could take one of my little leaves and do this with it, and legally they can put in big black bold letters with aloe. So consumers sometimes think they're getting an aloe product. Always flip your products over, look at the ingredient list. If it's down at the bottom, it's just trace amounts. It's not going to do your skin any good. Our aloe's in position number 1, number 2, or number 3. So it is quantity and quality. Our aloe's certified organic aloe, as well as our Aloe Pure line being paraben free. So it is about the latest and greatest for you. And so with the enzyme peel, if you're writing products down and you can't remember the name, write down green goop. And I'm going to show you why it's called the green goop, because it's exactly what it looks like. Now, I often call this my 60-second miracle product, or my oh wow product, because that's what people say when they use it. So there you go. There's the green goop. And so it's gentle enough that you could use it every day, but you really only need to use it once or twice a week on clean, dry skin. And so usually in the morning before I have my showers, then I'll put it on and then just wash off. So all you're going to do is you're going to work it in a circular motion. And you're going to feel a couple of things happening. You're going to feel it go thin, almost watery. Keep blending and you'll see what's going to happen. Now, I want to make sure you hear this. Today I'm demoing this on my hand. When you get your products at home, this is for your face. I have to make sure I start clarifying that, because I've had women coming back to my shows saying, oh shoot, I've just been using it on my hands. It's great to use on your hands, but it's also meant for your face. Now you can do the chest, the neck, your arms, your feet. If you have a tattoo, do it weekly. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes on a tattoo, but it really is primarily designed for the face. So in a sec here, and I've been doing a lot of parties, so we'll see, hopefully, yep. I was gonna say, hopefully I still have some, but here is the dead skin. Can you see those little chunkies? That's the dead skin balling off. I know it sounds nasty. It's always good to do this when there's no food around, but that balls off the dead skin. And that's what I say when I say people are like, wow, that's the effect you get. So gentle enough for every day, but you really only need to use it once or twice a week. And in a minute, I'm going to tell you how you can get this one at 60% off. So that is the restorative enzyme peel. And for a lot of my customers, it does become one of their favorites. All right. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't even know what skin type I'd be, I don't know what skincare program will be, that's what I'm here for. And so when you use our products, you will see a transformation in your skin. It'll be softer, smoother, it'll be healthier, be glowing, and you'll feel incredible in your own skin. If you're using skincare already and you're switched to this, you're going to find it goes up another whole level because it really is action-oriented and result-driven. If you've never used skincare before, you're going to be like, where has this been all my life? And so we do have several different skincare programs. And again, if you're thinking, I don't even know what I'd be, don't worry about it. Reach out to me. We can set up a one-on-one virtual consultation, either through Facebook Messenger or through a Zoom, and I can really help you with it. This is our only skin. I always thought it'd be neat if we had skin like a snake. You just peel a layer at the start of each season, but we don't have that. So it really is important that we take care of our skin. So skincare really is 3 things. It is prevention, correction, and maintenance. So it is prevention, correction, and maintenance. It's never too soon and never too late to take the proper care of your skin. I've seen the most neglected skin have huge transformations just by starting onto the skincare program. So we do have 3 skincare packages. The first one I'm going to talk about with you is our Platinum. And our Platinum is our anti-aging skincare. And so with Platinum, it's our most technology advanced line. I like to refer to it as a high-def television. So high-def TV. You can have regular TV, but when you have a high-def TV, it's the same thing. You get clearer, more crisper, you're going to get faster results, and you're going to see the changes in your skin. So our Platinum is designed for the woman who has neglected her skin, who wants to turn back the hands of time, or who just wants to get a jump on anti-aging. And so an amazing program. Now, for the first time in a very long time, it's also part of our BOGO. And so I do want to give you a basic 4-step program that's also on BOGO. All right, so let me pull these over here. So the first one we have is the is our Pure Radiance Revitalizing Cleanser. This is a morning cleanser. It does have Lumitone in it, and Lumitone is a skin brightener. See, as our skin starts to age, it loses some of that the glow. It loses the rosiness and can become a little bit more ashier tones. This has the Lumitone that's going to help to brighten the skin. It also has peppermint, so not only does it smell good on your skin, but you get all that benefits of the peppermint in it. And so it works itself into a nice lathery sensation. I love this. This is my morning cleanser. It can be a morning and evening cleanser, but because I wear a fair amount of makeup, I do like our cleansing oil, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. So now, as a double cleanser for that city detox, you can put some of the city City Detox in your hand, put some of this in your skin, some water, and blend it all in together. So it can be, excuse me, like I said, that City Detox can be a double cleanser. And so that's morning and evening. If you're not a big makeup wearer, you can use it in the evening as well. So that is the cleanser. The second one is our Bio Mist. And our Bio Mist is a toner treatment for your skin. And when I say treatment, I meant to say too with that cleanser, it's not just to put on cleanser and wash off. It is a treatment for your skin. So you really want to be massaging it into the skin and then removing it. Okay, so with the Bio Mist, you spritz it on your face and just pat it into the skin. The greatest thing about this is it's an antibacterial, antifungal, antihistamine, antiviral, and an antioxidant for the skin. It's a power-packed mist for the face. I've even had clients who spray it in the back of their throat if they get a sore throat. Tastes nasty, but it is that antifungal, antibacterial. So this really helps any bacteria and fungal or whatever on the skin. So it's really purifying the skin and will likely become a favorite as well. So that is the Bio Mist. And then we've got moisturizing. So for daytime moisturizing, this is our correction code. It's an anti-aging moisturizer with SPF 25 in it. Now, I love color. I love getting out in the sun, but never on my face. You know, I want to stay as young as looking as long as possible. That's why I love all of our products. I'm not going to go out and bake it in the sun because there's nothing that ages the skin more than the sun. So this is my go-to 12 months of the year. It has the SPF. It's such an amazing moisturizer, but an amazing sunscreen as well. I have clients who only use this even on their babies. That's what they use because it is such a great sun protector. So that is correction code, daytime anti-aging moisturizer. For night moisturizing is our Night Recovery Complex. This has been such a popular product. It's actually been sold out for about 3 months. It just came back in stock, so I'm thrilled. Starting to scrape the bottom of my jar. And so with the Night Recovery, it has kombucha mushroom in it, which is part of the anti-aging process. So it really helps to defeat that. And you will love the way this just soaks into your skin. So now with these 4 pieces, it's a pretty basic program. You cleanse, your mist, and your moisturizing. It is regular. It is on for $234 for the 4 pieces. And then you can get a second set for only $50. So now you're saving $184. So you'd get 2 sets and you would have enough probably to last you 2 years. Okay, so that is the Platinum. The second line we have in our skincare is our Aloe Clear. And our Aloe Clear is formulated for acne skin. So if you have someone who could benefit from that, talk about it with me. Send me a message and I can go into a little bit more detail. But #1 ingredient in it is, of course, the aloe. It also has salicylic acid available, which is without having a prescription, which is also a healer. So it really is a double whammy in healing. So we've had amazing results and feedback. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, let me know. The next one I want to talk about, our final package, is our Aloe Pure. And that's the cornerstone of our skincare. See, I'm all about giving you your best results and tying in your best savings. So I will, you know, if you reach out to me and say, Sheila, I want to get skincare, I just don't know which one, we can chat and we'll really figure out the best one for you for the best results and the best savings. So I'm going to put together our total skincare in this bag. Now this bag is currently not available, but even when it was, I never recommended it. You're going to get to know me as very honest. I have built my business for 36 years by being very honest with my clients. So if at the end of the show, if you reach out to me and say, Sheila, I think I want to get this, and if we talk and I think, well, I shouldn't really need that product, I'm going to tell you why I don't think you need it, and then I'll leave it up to you whether or not you're going to get it. So for me, it's about making a difference with your skin. It's not about making a sale. So even when this bag was available, I never promoted it because you know what it's like. If you put something in a bag and tuck it away, out of sight, out of mind, it's too easy to get forgotten about. These skincare products are going to do amazing things for your skin, but they're not going to work if they sit in a bag in the cupboard. They do have to get on your skin. So I recommend get yourself a pretty basket or a shelf and just leave it out where you're going to remember and see it. Okay, so I am going to use this for a demo purpose. Now, we know women are busy. We know you don't want to have to get up an hour early to do your skincare. In fact, I'm sure if I said you have to get up an hour early, you'd be like, yeah, that's not happening. So we really keep skincare simple, and it's 3 simple steps. It's cleansing, it's nourishing, and moisturizing. So the first step in cleansing, so let me grab my cleansers here. So the first step in cleansing is going to be gentle foaming cleanser. And I'd recommend leaving this in the shower so you can just rinse it right off in the shower. It's going to work itself into a nice soft lather, and it's going to really deeply condition and cleanse the skin. If you have a dry or a mature skin, you'd use our Hydro Cleansing Emulsion in the morning. But so with the cleanser, just leave it in the shower so you can rinse off. And you're going to find you need less than the size of a dime to wash your face. Now, the company says our product should last you 4 to 6 months. I know what I use when my clients reorder. It's more like 6 to 8 months, sometimes even 10 months. More doesn't do anything extra other than wasting your product. So always start with a very small amount. If you haven't got enough, you can always go back and get more. But yeah, your product should be lasting you at least 6 to 8, if not 10 months. So that was morning cleansing. For evening cleansing for all skin types is our essential cleansing oil. Now, those of you who wear makeup, you're going to fall in love with this because it's going to take your makeup off like that. Mascara, eyeliner, everything gone. You don't have to scrub at your face to get it off. Actually, the harder you're working on your skin, the more damage you're doing to your skin cells. So it's really important to use a really light, delicate touch. And so that's with the essential cleansing oil. All you do is you splash water on your face, put a couple pumps on your fingertips, blend it all over, take a wet cloth, and makeup is gone. And so it has the essential plant oils, 8 natural oils plus the gel of the aloe vera, and they are essential oils from plant oils. So if you mix this with water, most oils will separate. This is just going to become cloudy because it is essential plant oils. And so it's really nourishing and hydrating on the skin. Now, again, if I was in the washroom, I would splash water on my face first, but I'm not. So I got my little cup of water here. And so I have been putting the makeup on the back of my hand. I want you to see how easily this comes off. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water on there, a couple of pumps, and then blend it all over. And then you just take your cloth and boom, 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 the makeup is gone. So you don't have to worry about waking up in the morning and still having makeup on. It just takes that makeup right off. It really is great, easy, and effective nighttime cleansing. So that's the essential cleansing oil, morning for the evening wear for anyone, whether you wear makeup or not. Even if you're not wearing makeup, it still should be your nighttime cleanser because it will deeply condition your pores and strengthen your lashes. So the next step in cleansing is toning. Those of you who've used a toner before, you'll know when you take the cotton pad away, there's always dirt on the cotton pad. So no matter how well we cleanse our face, the toner is actually the second rinse cycle that gets that dirt that gets left. So that could be what leads to the next breakout or the next blemish if you're not using a toner. It'll also get the dirt that gets trapped around the nose, around the hairline. That's some crazy happening things here in my hair. And so it really is great to get any of the trapped dirt. It also puts the pH balance back into your skin. And for me, it's a step that wakes me up in the morning. Now, when you're done toning your face with your cotton pad, run around your neck, especially if you're a necklace wearer. It's shocking what can come off around the neck. All right, so those first 3 are all part of cleansing. And if you're thinking, okay, wait a minute, she told me I didn't have to get up an hour early, but one's morning, one's evening, and one's your toner. So it really should only take you 2 minutes to do your skincare. And if you're sitting there thinking, how the heck am I going to remember all this? You don't have to remember a word I'm saying, because when you start with the skincare, I will send you step-by-step instructions. So I've had clients who will tape that to the mirror or take a marker and number it. But honestly, within a couple of days, you'll just start reaching for the next one because it just becomes a habit. And that's really what Alouette, what we really promote with your skincare, is it's just forming a habit, just like brushing your teeth. All right, so that's cleansing. The next step is nourishing, and the first one in nourishing is the Nutra-Hydrating Mist. And this is the one we talked about in the beginning in our body package. It was designed for the face. It's over 90% aloe, so it's really healing for the skin. It also has vitamins A, C, E, and B5 complex. So it's a nutrient supplement for your skin as well. And so all you do is you spritz your face because the high content of aloe will target the damaged area and help to heal it. It helps to hydrate the skin. Even those of us who drink a ton of water, our skin can still get dehydrated. So this adds the hydration. For a lot of my clients, this does become their favorite product. So that's morning and evening with your mist. You'll love the way it makes your skin feel. And then the second one in nourishing is my favorite. This one's called Time Repair. And Time Repair does exactly what the name says. It repairs the skin. This is our alpha and beta hydroxy. So it helps to resurface the skin. You're going to notice a whole different texture to the skin. They say it's one of the first steps in the fight against anti-aging. It's so much more than that because it helps to retexturize the skin as well. And so again, if, when you're using this, it's just like one little squirt, and that's all you need for your whole face. You're not needing very much. So that's morning and evening as well. Now your final step is moisturizing. So we've cleansed, we've nourished, now moisturizing. You know, it's interesting. I do have some clients say to me, Sheila, I'm so good in the morning, but not so good at bedtime. And I know what it's like when it's bedtime and you really just want to go to bed. So one of my best tips is when dinner's over and everybody's kind of settling in for the evening, go then and do your skincare. Or when you come home from work, if you get into your comfy clothes, you know you're not going anywhere, do your skincare then. So when it is bedtime, it's not that one more thing you have to do. You'll see some changes with your skin doing it once a day, but to really max out on the results, it really is getting into the habit of doing it twice a day. All right, so for moisturizing, the first step is Line Control Eye Gel. Even this tube should last 4 to 6 months, so it tells you're not using very much. This has wild passion flower in it, so that helps with puffiness under the eyes. So if you've had a late night or a stressful time, it helps with the puffiness under the eyes. Really designed for the little lines around the eyes, and when you have a little bit left over, run around your lips. It almost could be called an eye and a lip gel. So that's morning and evening. And then for moisturizing, which is your final step, moisturizer is always your last step because it seals in the moisture that's added and needed in your skin. It adds more if it's needed, almost acts as a saran wrap layer for your face, so protecting the skin. And so with this one, this is Nutri-C Moisture Cream formulated for normal skin. If you have a dry or more mature skin, we have our Maximum Moisture Complex, which is an anti-aging moisturizer. And if you have oily skin, we do have a moisturizer called Nutri-Moisture Lotion. It's an oil-absorbing moisturizer. It protects your skin, but it's not going to leave your skin. It helps to absorb the oil, so it's not going to make you feeling more oily. So it's really important to moisturize oily skin as well, but using the right one. All right, and so if I wish you could smell this, our whole line, there are no perfumes or dyes. What you're smelling is the aromatherapy of the natural citrus extract. So I call it the factor just because it feels so refreshing when you put it on your skin. All right, so what I put together here is what I call our total skincare package. It's 7 full-size pieces. Now, again, I hope you're hearing me. Everything is sold individually, but the company and I both know that you get your best results and you get your best savings when you buy packages because everything is designed to work together. If someone would say to me, you know, which one would I use? Well, I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, do you cleanse? Do you nourish? Do you moisturize? Do you anti-age? It is designed for everything to work together. So it's everything you need for morning, evening, weekly, cleansing, nourishing, and moisturizing. Now, if you know skincare already, in a second here when I start talking about price, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. We don't do any advertising. We don't rent any floor space. And those are the 2 biggest budget items of a department store. So we can pass those savings on to our customers. So with our line, you get 7 full-size products, $172. Now with that, you save $43, which is like getting 2 products for free in your kit. So it does work out to be less than 68 cents a day. I don't think you can get a cup of coffee anymore for 68 cents a day. So to me, I wish this is all Alouette had to sell. Then you wouldn't have to make any decisions between all of our amazing products. But honestly, one of the best things to do is simply get some skincare for you and then have a show and get everything else at your show. Now, here's another reason why you want to start with this. When you start with this package, that little Black Book of Glam that I talked about earlier, my favorite eyeshadow palette, it's regular $42. As an add-on to your skincare, you can get it for $9.95. So another great savings with that as well. So now you're saving like 70 bucks. All right. So we do have an amazing skincare line. It is all designed to work together. It not only makes your skin look great, it makes you feel great, which is really important. And I really believe that now more than ever, we do need to be taking that self-care. Anytime for women. I think as women, we get so busy looking after everybody else, the husband, the house, the kids, the pets, the job. And sometimes we end up at the bottom of the list. Well, we might be at the bottom of the list, so we shouldn't have to look at the bottom of the list. I have an amazing husband, but he doesn't come home at night and say, good job, Sheila, go give yourself a facial. I do that for me. So another thing we do specialize in is customizing the skincare. So again, if you're not even sure what you should be using, reach out to me and we can set up an appointment on Zoom or through Facebook Messenger and we can have a little quick personal consultation. We do have some amazing super sales specials, and our super sales, every $30 that you spend, you can qualify for 1 super sale. So 60 you can get 2, 90 you can get 3, and so on. When you start with that skincare package, you actually qualify for up to 5 super sales if you wanted them. So we do have a few favorites. Our most popular, absolute most popular, because you need to exfoliate and get rid of the dead skin, is our restorative enzyme peel, the one that I refer to as the green goop. This is regular $49. As a super sale, it's $19.60, so it's great to add into your skincare. We also have our Time Restore, which is a firming and tightening serum. It's one of my favorite anti-aging products. It's one of the ones that took my skin from here and just kind of took it up another level. And all I do is that little white one that we just talked about, the Time Repair, I mix the 2 of them together and apply them that way. But this has been clinically and medically proven to reduce the lines and wrinkles by 57%. That's huge. And those clinical tests are done outside of Alouette. So as a super sale, it's regular $58. You get it for $23.20. So great to add into your program. That chisel brush that we talked about at the beginning, it's also available as a super sale for $10.20. So great way to get that one. as our butter bomb that we talked about. Again, it's in a stick roll up. It's a real silky feeling. You're not going to feel like a balm, even though it's called body butter balm. It's a really like a silky feeling when you're done. And this is great for any kind of dry skin on the area, dry elbows, even dry nail beds. Amazing for the feet. And it's regular $30 on as a super sale for $14.95. So great savings for that one as well. Okay, so Alouette has amazing Hostess benefits, and I want to share with you what you could receive by being a Hostess with Alouette. And I could sit here and tell you our benefits. It's just so much more fun for me to actually show you our benefits. So I go back to my bag because, like I said earlier, it really is, we find it easier for our Hostess if you simply start with some skincare and then have a show and let me get you everything else you want at your show. I say to people, I can get you everything you want in 2 parties. The one I meet you at, which would kind of be this one, where you can get your skincare, and the party you do, which I can then fill you up with the rest of your products and getting them at 80 to 90% off. So I'm going to pretend that Mary was my hostess last night, and we're going to pretend that Mary had an average party, and which is a $300 party. But I got to tell you, when you party with me, I like to be above average. But we're going to go with a basic $300 party, and we're going to pretend that Mary had 3 bookings so she can really max out on her hostess benefits. Okay, so she would be receiving, our hostesses for having a qualifying party receive $100 in product for 20 bucks. Now that's an 80% savings. Now you think of your favorite store. If they called up and said one night only, 80% off everything, I'm sure we'd all find the time to get there. And that's exactly what our hostesses are getting. So now based on your show sales, it can turn into 150, 200, or 250 for the same 20 bucks. Now, here's the deal. With Gone Virtual, I'm not driving anywhere. My car, my lonely car sits in the garage. I just walk back to my office, turn on my computer, and do my party. So I've been paying my hostess a shopping spree with a qualifying party. So you're going to receive, Mary would be receiving $150 in free product of her choice. Now, it is of her choice, but for today, I'm just going to pretend to save a little bit of time and pretend she already told me what she wants. So we're going to pretend that she wanted the enzyme peel, a foundation and brush. We're going to pretend she wanted the hand couture and the butter balm and a mascara. All right, that's good. All right, now anybody who books a party from Mary, Alouette knows that Mary's going to want to go to her friend's party. So when our hostess has a booking, she's going to receive another $100 in product for only 20 bucks. Now Mary had 3 bookings, so she's getting 3 more $100 coupons. Now I love this because there's no limit to it. If you had 10 bookings at your party, you would get 10 $100 coupons. And so anybody who is booking a party off this, make sure you invite the hostess because she's going to be there with her coupon. So I'm saying you have a party of at least 2 people there. This hostess will be there and I'll be there. So we'll get your party started for you. But it's a great way to continue adding products to your repertoire. All right, and then when you have 2 bookings from your party, you're going to get our special price on our hostess brush set that we mentioned. And my bonus for my hostess is when you have 3 bookings at your party, you not only are you going to get 3 $100 coupons plus the brush set. This is our Flawless, and it retails for $70, and I sell at that price all the time. And so when my hostess has 3 bookings, she gets it for free. That's the best way to get it. So of course, we're throwing that in there. I always say too, when you're going to do a party, do it when you get your best benefits, and that's booking on a bonus date. And when you book on a bonus date, you get this filled color box with the colors of your choice for only $24.95. So we're going to, of course, obviously, that Mary booked on bonus date and would get that. I do have gifts for guest attendance and for outside orders and for having a $1,000 party. The list goes on and on. Now, here's a bonus for the month of July. When you have a qualifying party in the month of July, in addition to all of this, you're going to get an extra $100 in product for 20 bucks. So what that means is on the shopping spree, you would get a minimum $250 in product and paying 20 bucks for it. It's such an amazing bonus. My dates are filling up and I'm thinking I might even have my own party in July because our hostess benefits are so fabulous. Now, if I had a calculator adding this up, it'd be well over $900 worth of product at 80 to 90% off. So again, I could have told you our benefits. It's just so much more fun for me to show. You can't walk into a store and buy Alouette. So we do appreciate our hostesses opening up their homes, whether it's live or virtually. And I have to say, my hostesses have been loving virtual Alouette. And the comments I've been hearing back are, I love it because I don't have to clean my house. All you really have to do is clean where the camera's going to see. You don't have to make refreshments or buy drinks. Everybody brings their own drinks to the party. I set up your event on Facebook. I set up the VIP event or your show event in Facebook. All I ask you to do is invite your guests and to tag them once in a while. So it really is that simple. And so if you would like to do your own party, please reach out to me and I'll make sure I put it through this party as well. Now, on a live party, I do like to play a little hostess game. And the hostess game is, if you decide to play the game, it means you'll pick a card and do whatever the card says. Now, none of them say sing a song, do a dance, quack like a duck, although some of you might enjoy having some fun with that. But what they are is half of them say free gift. Now, if it says free gift, you receive the purse size of our Hand and Body Silk, so you have Hand and Body with you all the time. The other half say girls night, and it has a free product on it. The free product is valued from anywhere from $20 to $28, and that's in addition to everything else. So if you're watching this recording and you're like, I would like to play that game, shoot me off a message and give me a number from 1 to 12, and I'll take a picture of it and show you what's on the back of your card. It means if you're doing the girls' night that you get to pick a virtual date, and we'll do a virtual party, and I will set it all up for you. Our final package that I want to share with you is our opportunity to do what I'm doing. Alouette is looking to expand. We are hiring. And if you're sitting there thinking, does she not know how busy I am? I do know how busy women are. I also know if you want something done, you ask the busy women. And it's one of the reasons why we have taken off with this virtual business, because women who were busy and didn't want to be driving to parties don't have to drive. They just walk into their office or their spare bedroom or wherever and do their party. I've had new girls starting because they didn't want to do makeup on other people. Well, doing virtual, you don't do makeup on people. I have another one just starting who doesn't drive, so this is perfect for her. So whatever your reason is, Alouette can help to fill that. So you think about it. You could make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month simply doing what I just did for 1 or 2 nights a week. That's the beautiful part. You set your own hours. And so think about that. In a year, that would be an extra $6,000 to $12,000. How could that make a difference for you and your family? Maybe it'll mean a great vacation when I'll travel again. Maybe it'll mean, putting towards a pool or a hot tub, or, paying off some bills, or just doing some fun things with the family. But it can really open up all the possibilities. So if it's something you think you might be interested in, please reach out. There's no packaging, no delivering. This is what the job is. I send it to the office and they package it and send it back to our hostess. So it really makes my job as a consultant very simple. So I'd love to share more about it with you. If you think an extra $1,000 a month could make a difference, plus a lifetime discount, that's one of the reasons why I started. I thought if I don't like it, I'll have a whole lifetime discount to myself. So 36 years later, here I am. So if you want to know more about it, please reach out. Anything you order is going to be delivered to the hostess. If you're not within driving range to the hostess, I can have it shipped directly to you, so we can talk about that. And you can pay by Visa, MasterCard, Debit Visa. I also take e-transfer. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something new tonight. Welcome to the beautiful world of Alouette. I love what it does for my skin and what it does for hundreds and hundreds, and if not thousands of my clients. So thanks for being a part of it. Check out the BOGO flyer in this event. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.